Hey guys, my youngest son is getting married next week, and of course, I'll be doing the wedding cake. This is the shape that they have chosen for their wedding cake, and they want to use this stand. This cake stand is an 18-inch square, which means I'm going to need an 18-inch square cake drum for the wedding cake to sit on. For those of you who don't know, a drum is what we call the boards that a cake sits on. It's how we maneuver a cake around. That's called a drum. I tend to make my own drums instead of buying them because I find it a little more economical. So I thought I would show you how to do that. Okay, to make a drum, the first thing I do is I buy some foam board. You can get foam board that's about a 1/2 inch thick at stores like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I wasn't around any of those stores, but I happened to be at a dollar store and they had foam board. It's thinner, but I can just cut 3 and have the same thickness, and actually it'll be a little bit stronger than if I had just bought one piece of a 1/2 inch. So the first thing you do is check your corners. You want a nice, no dents and gouges and so on. And then you take a yardstick, and like I said, I'm going to need 18 inches. I'll start down here, and I'm going to make me a line, a little mark here at the 18-inch mark. Then I'm going to slide it up, make sure I'm straight, make another little mark as a guide, and then go on up and do it again. And then I'm going to make line all these up. Should be straight if I did it right. And then I'm going to make a line. That's 18 inches this way. So I need to make a line this way because this board is actually 20 inches wide. I only need it to be 18 inches. So I'll make a mark here, make a mark there. The old saying, measure twice, cut once. Let me see if these line up. So now I'm going to make my line. And there I have marked out an 18-inch drum. So now I'll show you how to cut it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a utility knife with a brand new blade in it because you want it sharp to have nice edges. And I've got it hanging just a little bit over the bar so I don't hit the knife on my quartz. But I'm going to follow that line down. And that's one side. Flip it over, do it again. And there we have one of the boards. I need to do it 3 times in order to make a drum, so I'll get back with you when I get the other 2 cut. Okay, so I got all 3 boards cut, and then I decided that 3 boards was too thick. I didn't like how it looked, so now I'm going to use 2 boards. So you'll put them together, and you're going to want to tape them in place because they'll move on you. So then once you got them all taped, I use this, it's Plasti-Foil. It's got like a plastic coating on it so that the grease from the icing doesn't soak in. And it comes in all different colors. I'll include a link down in the description where you can buy it. Now the one thing, when you get to these big size drums, you know, this is only 20 inches, so I'm not gonna have a whole lot of room when I go to do the sides, but I have enough. And here's the cake drum, all finished. It fits nicely on the cake stand and will look good when I make the wedding cake to sit on it. Now, if you need drums that are smaller in size, like 16-inch and on down, just use cake boards. That's what I do. You don't have to cut them that way. They're already made. And what I do is if it's just a single cake, then I would only take 2 cake boards, tape them together, cover them in foil. That's good enough for a single. Now, if you're doing a 2-tier or 3-tier, I always take 3 cake boards, tape them together, cover them in foil, and use that as a cake drum so it'll be strong enough to hold tiered cakes. Well, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.